What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So this just came out as I finished recording the Law and Kid reaction to their abilities. So I haven't read a single component of this character and what this character aims to do, but if it's anything similar to Law and Kid, I am going to be disappointed, because at face value, Law and Kid doesn't seem that exciting to me, so I really hope that Big Mom brings something different to the table. So let's go ahead and start breaking down this character's abilities. So first thing is first, final tap character for Big Mom. She is going to be a Dex character. That is fascinating. Dex driven powerhouse. Same type and class combination as the recently released versus Blackbeard character. Final tap is interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. 12 turn cooldown, EX super once again. Let's go ahead and talk about her captain ability. So, Terrorizing Monster. Reduces cooldown by 1 at the start of the quest. Driven and Powerhouse get a 1.5 health boost. That's a lot. 5.25 times attack. Boost their attack by 6x when they have Recovery, Similar, or Wano. All other characters receive 4.75. Recovery, Similar, are matching. Dex and Quick slots become Similar slots. That's pretty cool. I like that. Allows you to obtain recovery and similar with a perfect, and heals the crew by number of enemies defeated by normal attacks multiplied by the crew's total recovery at the enemy's turn. This is very similar to a couple of the other Big Mom legends that we've had. So every time you kill something, it takes a multiplier of your recovery, and you just heal it back at the end of the turn. So lots of healing, but it's interesting. High HP, decent attack boost, obviously, if you have the right slots. Lots of Semler slots are appearing. Remember, Semler slots are kind of like Wano and like a Rainbow slot, where they cannot be changed by the enemy. So they're pretty powerful slots to take into consideration. Let's go and have a look at the rest. So her special, 20% health cut going through everything, except normal attacks only, of course. If the captain is driven, allows crew to stack up to 2 different damage boosting effects. Holy moly, that is insane. That is so good. So this is just New Year's Robin. Wow, okay. And you can do that for 3 turns. If the captain is Powerhouse, then you can stack up to 2 different damage boosting effects for 1 turn. Yeah, very similar to Robin. If you got a certain class, you get it for 3 turns. Another class, you get it for 1 turn. Boost damage dealt to ignited enemies by 2.25 for 2 turns, and applies ignited status to all enemies for 2 turns. Where are we at? For 2 turns when they have an immunity to all status effects or immunity excluding certain status effects. Okay, so it's basically a guaranteed conditional boost. And if the enemy does not have an immunity, applies ignited status to all enemies for 3 turns. Okay, so you get the 2 turn ignite. If they don't have an immunity, then it's 3 turn ignite. I mean, this is insane. This is like absolutely insane. Yeah, I mean, just by reading this character's already better than Law and Kid. I gotta say. I mean, the character doesn't do a whole lot with the special, but it's the implications about what this character can do alongside other characters. We have seen, since the release of New Year's Robin, how powerful that effect is. And the fact that Big Mom can do this for the Driven and Powerhouse class now, it's over, dude. It's over. This character is legitimately crazy. I will say, though, that, you know, this character is only really good if you have an established character box. If you're a newer player, this character is probably not going to be as good for you. But in the end game, for an established account, this Big Mom is what you could really ask for. This is insane so far. We've only gone through the special and the captain. All right, what else? So crewmate ability, Driven and Powerhouse recovery similar slots have characters recovery similar slots are matching, and then boost base recovery by 100. Okay, that's pretty good. And then Driven and Powerhouse 100 base attack. And then we have the support effect, which attaches to Katakuri, Cracker, Smoothie, Kaido, Otama. Once per quest, if the supported character uses a special to boost, so it's a conditional boost, you add 0.2 to the conditional boost. Okay, that's pretty good. Katakuri, we know super type Katakuri has a conditional boost, so hopefully he gets a 6+ soon. Cracker, not so much. Smoothie, I don't know if there's any Kaidos with a conditional boost, or Otama, don't think so. We'll have to wait and see, but super type Katakuri with a 6+ with this would be kind of bonkers. Moving on to her final tap. Okay, so on the turn, special is launched during the final battle. So final stage and launch the special. And the effect changes the attack multiplier of Semel and Wano to 2.75. And further boosts the chain multiplier of the final tap by 2x. It's great. That's a great final tap, just making Big Mom herself hit really hard, and that's what a final tap is aiming to do. You double the chain and make the Wano and Semler slot that she has a higher multiplier. I don't really have any complaints about this final tap. It's very good. Now the EX Super, this is going to be fascinating. So you need one of her you know, the big characters, you know, Katakuri, Cracker, you got Perispero, Pudding, Struce, and Otama, but also Kaido. Boost the color affinity of Driven Powerhouse by 2.5 for 1 turn. Changes Semler slots into Wano slots. Really? Okay. Ignoring the ability to change Semler slots. Yeah, that's fascinating. Driven becomes Super Driven, and Powerhouse becomes... Wow, okay, so she doesn't give a color boost. She doesn't give a super type. She gives 2 super classes. Wow, okay. That's very interesting. So Super Driven and Super Powerhouse. Now, one thing that we don't know is we don't really have a way to guarantee similar slots, right? Like, no component in her or in her special really gives you these slots. Her support doesn't do it. Her final tap doesn't do it. So you're really relying on using her as a captain to make Dex and Quick slots into similar. So that's a little strange. But you know, if you can just get those slots. So if you find a way to give you a full board of Quick, a full board of Dex slots, they become similar slots, and then her EX Super changes them to become Wano slots instead. And you also get the color affinity. Like, that's massive too, getting a 2.5 color affinity, and any of the following characters. And you only need 1 character on the crew to activate it. That's even bigger as well. I only just realized that. And yeah, that seems pretty good. To get 2.5 color affinity. I mean, you don't even have to do the orb change. Just 2.5 color affinity and getting Super Driven and Super Powerhouse, which it buffs her own, right? Because she's Driven and Powerhouse. So they get a 1.44 times statistical increase from her EX special alone is nuts. Big Mom is going to be hitting incredibly hard. She has Enrage, which is cool. She has the special lock thing, which is whatever. But I think, like, with this final tap as well, too, it's a good final tap. As long as you can secure Wano or Semler on her, with depending on the crew, you could probably do that. So, overall, I really like this character. As I said, you know, the implications with having this character alongside the Kaido crew that we already know and love, which is a driven, focused team, that's awesome. But the only thing is that it looks like you cannot activate her EX Super when she is a sub. It looks like she has to be captain in order to activate that, which is a pretty big drawback, all things considered, but she can still become a 6 times captain, as well as making both Driven and Powerhouse get their super classes. There are uses for this, for sure, but it's the special. The special is carrying this character hard. Guaranteed 2.25 conditional, can stack another conditional boost on top of it. It seems pretty insane. It seems pretty good. I like it. I love it so far. So let's talk about her Rumble kit. Let's see what they've got cooking here. So her Rumble kit, she's Driven Powerhouse, as we know. So her special, 35 seconds, is a little bit on the higher end. Targets enemies in a large horizontal range for 100% chance of halving stats for 15 seconds. And then 3.4 damage. Dude, this is crazy. That's such a good special. Wow. Okay, so the characters that she hits with half stats also get inflicted 3.4 times damage. That is incredible. What a special. I mean, 35 CT's high, but halving stats and then 3.4 damage, that is good. That is a very good special. And then she gives Dex, level 6 attack, level 6 speed, level 5 defense, holy cow, and level 5 crit up. After receiving damage up to 3 times, give herself level 2 attack. Dude, this character is cracked. Alright, so when the team uses 5 Rumble specials, so a little bit different from Lauren Kid, and it targets all enemies for 3 times damage 2 times for the first 30 seconds of the battle, targets all enemies for half stats. Okay, so this is good, but at the same time as well, it does the damage and then it inflicts the half stats. So it only inflicts half stats in the first 30 seconds. So this is a good balancing factor, I feel, because if it was at any point you could do half stats and then 3 times damage, this would be absolutely insane. But I do like the fact that they have given it a bit of a balancing factor. All things considered, though, this is definitely a better unit than Lauren Kid. At least the way that I see it right now. I could be wrong here, but this character seems so much better than Lauren Kid. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something with that unit. You guys have to let me know. And then for her GP, she gives buffs to Dex, Driven, Powerhouse, which is, you know, makes a lot of sense. So That's the breakdown of Big Mom, dude. Whew, she looks kind of spicy. I'm not gonna front. I am not gonna front. She looks pretty spicy. I mean, I want to get both of these units for sure. I think we just need a bit more information on Lauren Kidd to see exactly how that character works, but boy, oh boy, this character looks very powerful. This is what we've been waiting for. Another character to introduce the same mechanic as that New Year's Robin, and we finally have it, so I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. August 25th, mark it down in your calendars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. On that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.